The best music mix on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
You are listening to Classic Hits with Derek Burke.
I've been loving you a long time, down all the years, down all the days, and I've cried for all your troubles, smile at your funny little ways. We watched our friends grow up together, and we saw them as they fell. Some of them fell into heaven, some of them fell into hell. I took shelter from a shower, and I stepped into your arms on a rainy night in Soho. The wind was whistling all its charms. I sang you all my sorrows. All your joys. Whatever happened to that old song? To all those little girls and boys. I'd wake up in the morning, the ginger lady by my bed, covered in a cloak of silence. I'd hear you talking in my head. I'm not singing for the future, I'm not dreaming of the past, I'm not talking of the first times, I never think about the last. Now the song is nearly over, we may never find out what it means. Still, there's a lot I hold before me. You're the measure of my dreams, the measure of my dreams. It was Christmas Eve, babe, in drunk tank. An old man said to me, won't see another one. And then he sang a song, the rare old mountain tune. I turned my face away and dreamed about you. Got on a lucky one, came in 18 to 1. I've got a feeling this year's for me and you. So happy Christmas, I love you baby, I can see a better time when all our dreams come true.
They got cars big as bars, they got rivers of gold, but the windows right through you, it's no place for the old. When you first took my hand on a cold Christmas Eve, you promised me Broadway was waiting for me. You were handsome,
You were pretty queen of New York City. When the band finished playing, they held out for more. Sinatra was swinging, all the jokes they were singing. We kissed on a corner, then danced through the night. The boys of the NYPD choir were singing, go away babe, and the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day.
you're a bum, you're a punk,
You're an old slut and junk lying there almost dead on a drip in that bed.
you scumbag, you maggot, you cheap, lousy, tabby Christmas, you're ours, I pray God it's our love.
The boys of the NYPD choir still singing, go away babe, and the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day. I could have been someone.
Well, so could anyone. You took my dreams from me when I first found you.
I kept them with me, babe. I put them with my own. Can't make it all alone. I built my dreams around you. The boys of the NYPD chorus still singing, go away, babe, and the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day.
You are listening to Classic Hits with Derek Burke.
And you're very welcome to the show. Happy Friday evening. It's the Classic Hit Show. We're live here in Liffey Sound 96.4 FM. And opening show tonight, 2 songs from the Pogues in memory of Shane Mac Gowan, whose funeral took place today. And that's, of course, the number one Christmas favourite. Is actually number one in the charts today, Fairy Tale of New York. And before that, opening up the show was A Rainy Night in Soho from the Pogues as well. Another very popular one from them. So 2 songs to remember Shane Mac Gowan, R.I.P. Now, you're very welcome to the show. If you'd like to get in touch, you can do so on WhatsApp 016109339. If you have any requests or dedications, I already have one in here from Lewis. So happy Friday, Lewis. Thanks for tuning in and enjoy walking around with your dog Lola, and thanks for tuning in. Now it is the Classic Hit Show, and as usual, we have a musician live in studio, and today it's Eddie Winston.
Hey, how's it going, Derek?
How's it going? You're very welcome.
It's great to be here. Thanks a lot for inviting me on.
Yeah, great to have you in. Yeah, I don't know if listeners will remember, we had another brilliant singer called Michelle Gatton in studio a couple of months back, and that's how you're here.
Yeah, a fellow classmate from Ballyfermot College, the rock school up there. Yeah, she's great. She put me on to us and put me in touch and told me all about it.
That's brilliant, and here you are now.
Yeah.
So you're in a rock school, like, are you studying music or production or?
I'm studying music performance at the minute, so it's a lot of the music industry, singing, songwriting, and just getting to know the craft, basically, you know.
Brilliant. That's great. Yeah, it's great. What was I going to say? Grounding and pushing you forward into releasing music or whatever down the road, I guess.
Yeah, that's the plan, like, you know, is to hopefully record something, you know, get it up onto the streaming platforms and, you know, get it out there. Hopefully get into the publishing where the money is, maybe.
Brilliant.
You know?
Yeah. We all want to get into that side of it. Yeah. You know, well, that's brilliant. Well, listen, we'll talk about it and on. So, you have a couple of songs to sing on the show tonight, some of your own songs.
Yeah, I'm going to do a few of my own songs, original songs. Like, you know, I'm going to do a song called In Between for you. Basically,
so that's the first song you're going to sing, In Between. Yeah, brilliant.
I'm going to sing for you. It's a song I wrote when I was at a kind of lonely, isolated point in my life, you know.
Right.
I've been in addiction 25 years.
Wow.
And I was in the middle of trying to do a withdrawal, and another withdrawal that I was trying to do by myself, because I had this pride in me that I thought I could do it by myself, and I didn't need anybody else, you know. And unfortunately, I learned through multiple times trying to do this the hard way that, you know, sometimes the hardest thing to do is to pick up the phone and ask people for help, like, you know.
It always is, isn't it? You always think you can do something on your own, you know?
I bit the bullet and put my hands up and says, yeah, look, I need help, you know. I need help. And,
well, fair play to you. But obviously, between helping yourself and getting help, you wrote this song, In Between.
I wrote this basically, like, you know, the lyrics of it, you know, standing at my back door, like, you know, watching the sun come up, and after being awake for 2.5 days, like, you know, and I was just the despair that came over me with the realisation that I was probably end up going to use again, and I didn't want to, and I just didn't have the tools to stop the craving and the obsession that was on me at the time, you know. So it was disheartening, to say the least, like, you know. Yeah, I'd now understanding of addiction and the power I had over me, although I'd been in it for a long time, you know.
So songwriting obviously helped to...
Music saved me life, to be honest, like, you know. The songwriting part of it would be more of a cathartic experience for me, because I'd be usually writing from the emotion of where I'm at, you know, and it allowed me to, you know, get them feelings, to express them feelings out of me instead of keeping them bottled up, you know. So, and when you're coming from, you know, Ballymun originally, north inner city, a lot of my life, where it's a lot of, you know, keep your mouth shut, don't say man up, you know, be tough, like, you know. So it's hard to then find a way to express yourself through words, speaking to somebody. But the writing of the songs, you know, that helped me,
Yeah, well, that's great. Well, let's listen to your first song. So, this is Eddie Winston singing In Between. Take it away.
Thanks. In this twilight, this in between, no day, no night, and I feel like I'm living in this make-believe. In my mind, all the plans I made seem to feel right. Yeah, they feel right for the first time again and again. As night turns to day, all the plans I made seem to fade away. Oh, when you're not here with me. As the world turns and I feel it spin, I'm all alone in this in-between. All alone, no one but me. Sometimes I think that I see what others don't. Am I seeing things I wish were real? I'm living in this make-believe. As night turns to day, all the plans I made seem to fade away. Oh, when you're not here with me. As the world turns and I feel it spin, I'm all alone in this in-between. All alone, no one but me. As night turns to day, all the plans I made just fade away. Oh, when you're not here with me. As the world turns and I feel it spin, I'm all alone in this in-between. All alone, no one but me. As night turns to day.
Well done. That's brilliant.
Thank you.
Yeah, you obviously were involved in music, like, you know, for years. Or did you just, was it when you were trying to recover that you decided to take up the guitar, or was it in you?
No. I actually picked up the guitar in Patrick's institution there on the North Circular Road,
Right,
because
okay.
unfortunately, like, my addiction led me into, you know, crime and things of that nature. So I'd be in and out of prison with a lot of time on my hands, like, you know,
Right.
from a younger age. But I suppose it was picking it up and putting it down, like, you know, as I said, like, you know, it kind of saved me life in that regard, like, you know, because you have a lot of time in prison,
Yeah.
like, you know, so it was good that I actually had the time to sit and put my mind to trying to learn it, because I don't think I'd have stuck with learning the guitar outside, you know. It takes a lot of perseverance and you need to put a lot of time into it.
It does.
You know?
I was going to say, like,
Yeah.
in my house at the moment, I have a guitar, and you think I'm touching it at all, you know, because
Yeah.
you know, it's hard to you have to be into it, don't you? I had a musician here a few weeks ago who can't put the guitar down, but I can't take it up,
Yeah.
you know, and it's a bit it's a bit like that. But I suppose, like you say, if you have lots of time and you don't have a
Yeah.
whole pile else, and it's probably good therapy too.
Yeah, no,
You
it
know?
is, like, you know what I mean, and I've been looking up at music therapy and creative writing and things like that, you
Yeah.
know, and the benefits of it, I suppose. And yeah, like, you know, you have a lot of time, you do a lot of reading, and then obviously over the years, like, you know, with my addiction, that would have took precedent over anything else, like, you know.
Yeah.
So I put the guitar down for a while, and I'm nearly 2 years clean and sober now.
Brilliant.
And that's kind of given me the ability to kind of go after what I wanted, and music was what I wanted to do, you know.
That's
So,
great. And you're going down the right road. I mean, going into Ballyfermot and
Yeah.
the college and so on, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, it was recommended to me, like, you know, by a few people, and to be honest, like, you know, I was just coming out of my day program, like, you know, a
Yeah.
lot of therapy, and I applied in, and I didn't think I'd have got the course, to be honest. I was still doubting myself, like, you know.
Yeah,
So I was
yeah.
delighted when I got asked to come
Yeah.
up, like, you know. It was brilliant. So.
That's brilliant. No, that's great. Well, listen, it's great to have you in the studio. We'll talk to you a bit more, and we'll hear a couple more songs from you later on the show. But for now, Eddie, thanks a million.
Brilliant, thanks.
That's Eddie Winston live here in the Classic Hit Show on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM. Lots of tunes to come between now and 8 p.m. But it's time now. We're flying through the show. It's time to take our first ad break. Don't go anywhere. We'll have more music from Eddie And we'll also have a song on the way from Sinead O'Connor too shortly as well, and a couple of classic hits. So keep tuned to Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
Happy Christmas from everyone at Liffey Sound.
Join myself, Kieran Murray, for the Recovery Concept, Mondays at 9 on Liffey Sound FM, where I will be talking about addiction, mental health and disability. I will talk to the real people as well as the professionals. That's the Recovery Concept, Mondays at 9 on Liffey Sound FM, real talk radio.
Join me, Lewis Bracken, on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM every Friday from 5 until 6 p.m. with my brand new show Drive Time, where I'll be playing you music like this. And like that. And like this. Drive Time.
Oh, hello. Is this a good moment? May I Music with Mika Howarth, the grave where all your troubles can lay to rest. Out of this world songs from all across the earth's 7 continents. A weekly hour of more than just small talk. I'll be your friend, make you laugh, cringe, and question my sanity. Tune in from 6 on Tuesdays.
Tommy Travers here from Tommy's Top Tunes. They're giving me an extension of a 2-hour show now, and it's on a Thursday from 3 to 5. I'll be playing you some quick sets and slow sets and whatever you want in between. So tune in every Thursday from 3 to 5. See you then.
Are you thinking of home improvements, renovations, or an extension? Costs are going up, but our interest rates are coming down. At Lucan District Credit Union, we offer loans with lower interest rates, and your loan is covered with loan protection insurance for peace of mind, subject to terms and conditions. Apply online at lucancu.ie, on our mobile app, or call us today on 0818 297 007. Lucan District Credit Union is regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
Happy Christmas from everyone at Liffey Sound.
You are listening to Classic Hits with Derek Burke.
See
And you're very welcome back to the Classic Hit Show here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM, and opening up the next part of the show with Sinead O'Connor and Mandika. And the 8th of December is Sinead O'Connor's birthday, so we think of her on her birthday today, which coincidentally was the day of Shane Mac Gowan's funeral, so no doubt they're up there above singing together. Probably singing Fairy Tale of New York or something like that. Anyway, Eddie Winston is still with us live in the studio. Are you enjoying the show?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant experience, yeah. I'm
Brilliant.
loving it at the minute, yeah.
Yeah, you've obviously never been on radio before, have you?
No, I've never been on radio before.
Brilliant, good stuff. Always a first. Yeah, brilliant. So listen, the course you're doing in Ballyfermot, is that just a 1 year course?
It's a 2-year course, like, you know, and if you want to go on then to third year for the academic side, more the level 8, like, you know.
Yeah.
Is it the masters or the degree?
Yeah, I was thinking of this coming up in the car. Yeah, level 8 is a degree, I think.
Yeah, I was told there's a lot of writing involved.
Yeah.
I kind of zoned out at that stage. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I did a sound engineering course as one of these short courses a couple of years ago in the Sound Training Centre in Temple Bar, and now it was level 5, so there was only a bit of typing, but one of the guys used to call it tippy-typey. I'm no good at the tippy-typey.
I know it'd be kind of the same, like, you know, I wouldn't have a lot of training, like, you know, I left school at an early age, and computers and stuff like that. I wouldn't be, you know, when I started the college, like, you know, and you had to use Microsoft Word and Teams and all these different things, like, it was just went straight over my head, like, you know, so it was a struggle. The first year was a struggle just getting my head around.
I can imagine,
you know, what way to structure out, like, assignments and all that, you know, and that could have been a big block, like, you know what I mean, for me, if I'd have let it, like, but, you know, happily I've people in my corner that gave me a hand with them type of things.
That's
like,
brilliant.
you know, so,
That's great. I suppose if it's something you're interested in, you know, you're going to probably put your mind to it. Like for you, you're interested in music and singing anyway.
Yeah.
You know, but sometimes they'll say to someone, well, actually, you have to do this course and it's accountancy and something, and obviously that particular person no interest in numbers, you know.
You've nearly lost me already.
Yeah, see, there you go. You know.
Yeah.
But
no, you will. You'll stick it out because it's something you really want to do, like, you know what I mean. And it's just about kind of tipping away at it, I suppose, and you gain little bits of knowledge as you're going forward. Well, I did personally, like, you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, that's great.
It's making the second year that bit easier, I suppose.
Brilliant. Yeah. So this is your second year now, or is it next year's the second year?
Yeah, this is the second year.
This is the second year. Okay. Yeah. So what are you going to plan to do after this?
I'm hoping to record a couple of songs.
Brilliant.
And you know, upload them to streaming platforms. And hopefully gig, like, and try to get support, like, you know what I mean, with other artists out there at the minute. Like,
I was going to ask you that. Have you gigged at all? Or obviously not much.
I kind of do a lot around kind of recovery month and stuff, you know, in September.
Oh, brilliant.
Because being in recovery myself, like, you know, it's kind of, it's something I enjoy doing, like, you know, because I can give back a little bit, like, and it's nice to be asked, I suppose.
Yeah, it is. I was going to say, that's
cool. It's really nice to be asked to do that, and you know, with the likes of the Dublin Simon community has done a lot for me. I'm in housing with them at the minute.
Brilliant.
You know, they've been great to me. You know, so there's a lot of services out there that do a lot for a lot of people, like, so it's nice to be able to do a little bit.
Yeah, that's great. It's nice to give back into someone that gave you so much, I suppose.
100%.
That's brilliant. Yeah. Do you feel like playing another song?
Yeah, I'm going to do another song called What We Used to Have. Basically, I won't go into too much detail, but it's basically about kind of relationships that break down through the hurt that's caused through addiction and stuff.
Fair
like
enough,
that.
Yeah. Okay, well, take it away, Eddie.
There was a time when the very thought of saying goodbye caused a physical pain somewhere deep inside. But the hurt I caused, and as I sit and watch you cry, Now you're looking forward to the thought of saying goodbye. But it's long gone. It's frightening moving on. There's no going back. 'Cause we no longer have what we used to have. And there was a time when all we did was use to laugh. And as the laughter turned to tears, whoever thought a smile could be this hard? And people say that the wound will heal in time, but without the memories, I'll forget the pain I left behind. But it's long gone. It's frightening moving on. There's no going back. We no longer have what we used to have. Well, you know that things will never be the same. Well, you know that we're gonna be okay. But it's long gone. It's frightening moving on. There's no going back. 'Cause we no longer have what we used to have.
That's lovely. Well done. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, really enjoyed that. Remind us the name of that again.
That's what we used to have.
What we used to have, yeah. Yeah.
And
yeah.
it's up on YouTube there as well. Eddie Winston music. I have two videos that I put up that I done in the college, like another.
Oh yeah, on YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, on YouTube on my channel. So yeah, I'm tipping into social media and into that kind of thing.
Brilliant,
now.
yeah.
I was a bit hesitant before, I suppose, like, you know what I mean, not knowing a lot about social media, how it works, like, and who to contact. So I'm like a little busy bee now, trying to network with people and upload me songs and try to kind of get me stuff out there at the minute. So
yeah, that's brilliant. Yeah, it's definitely, if you're in this industry, like, whether you like it or not, you kind of have to be on social media,
and there's so many great artists out there, like, you know what I mean? There's so much music out there, like, it's hard to kind of stand out, 'cause
it's an amazing country, actually. We have so much talent. Like, I could literally have a show here every night of the week, with the amount of musicians who want to come in and perform and be in studio, and it's just incredible. Like, it's
it is. It's really good. Like,
it's great. But I was only thinking a couple of years ago, like, it's thanks to courses like you're doing, because years ago there was none of those courses. Like, BIM College didn't exist. Ballyfermot did now, but there's a lot of there's more emphasis now on courses in music production and performance. I mean, there's musicians producing their own music in their bedrooms. That's been played on commercial radio. Like, it's incredible.
COVID, like, you know what I mean, lended a hand to that. Like, you know what I mean. I suppose people weren't getting out much, and they enjoyed the music. They had a bit of time. They started getting stuck in, and there was some great music made during COVID. Even some of the shows that people were putting on live online, and you know what I mean. It was great. Like,
it was brilliant. Did you do anything live in COVID like that?
No,
any online performance?
Unfortunately for me, I was during COVID. I was still in the addiction, like, you know what I mean.
Right, fair enough.
I was on my way down to my mum's house in Kerry in Valentia Island to once again try and do it by myself. And I thought if I isolate myself in the middle of nowhere, like, you know, and have a better chance, like, you know.
So you were trying to isolate yourself during
yeah, basically. Like, listen, COVID didn't stop drug dealers dealing, let me tell you, like, you know what I mean? There was no stopping them. You didn't need to stay 2 meters away from them when you were handing over your money, do you know what I mean? And you weren't making you use the hand sanitizer either. Now look, I ended up going. I was lucky enough to get took into a place down in Enfield called St James Caminos. Okay. And it's basically, it's not subsidised now by the government, like, you know what I mean. It's run, you know, by a lot of lads, like, you know what I mean. A lot of people farther than us, like, you know, who opened it up, like, you know, and I was lucky enough to be taken in there, like, you know what I mean. And
brilliant.
They've done a lot for me.
That's great. Yeah. Again, services like that are brilliant, you know.
They tend to fall through the cracks a little bit because they're not kind of subsidised by the government, so they have to fundraise a lot themselves, like, you know what I mean, for that, and they provide a vital service, like, you know what I mean. That and the Chapel Lizard House I moved on to afterwards when I came out, you know. But they do great work, like, you know.
Great. And do you often go down to Kerry since, like, have you been down since to go on retreat weekends or anything? You know, to get space away from the city or anything?
Well, unfortunately, my mother passed away, like, you know.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
I still have family down there. And
right.
I haven't been down there, you know.
Yeah.
In the last while, like, you know.
Yeah, it's a lovely part of the country. It's a part I used to go to a lot pre-COVID, but I really haven't been down there since. Oh, it's a different part of the world, isn't it? I mean,
it's a stunning spot, like, you know. It is really lovely, like, you know. It's a long old drive, though.
It is a long old drive, yeah.
You get to Spain quick, I'll put it that way.
You know? I was going to say that, yeah. You wouldn't be going for a weekend, that's for sure. Yeah. That's great. Well, listen, Eddie, thanks for being in. We'll get another few tunes from you before the end of the show, but for now, you can sit back and take a breather. Thanks, Mo. Cheers. That's Eddie Winston live here on the Classic Hit Show on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM. We're flying through the show. If you want to get in touch, don't forget you can do so via WhatsApp 016109339. And if you're just tuning in now, you can listen back to this show tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. if you want to hear the first part of the show. But if you want to hear the last part of the show, stay tuned because we have another 20 minutes or so. We'll fill in a few classic hits and Eddie will play a couple of tunes. But now it's time for our next ad break of the show. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back to you very shortly.
Happy Christmas from everyone at Liffey Sound.
Tune in every Saturday to Sarah C's Electro House Sessions from 7 to 9 p.m. with some uplifting funky house music here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
Did you know that at Lucan District Credit Union we have an in-house financial advisor? Talk to us today about a complimentary financial review, keeping you and your family protected. Call us today on 0818 297 007 or visit lucancu.ie for more information. Lucan District Credit Union is regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
If you would like to hear some more of your favourite tunes, then why not join me, Pat McGee, on Music Parade each Sunday afternoon on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM between 4 and 5.
Join myself, Gary Gibson, for Ultrasounds every Thursday from 7 to 9 p.m. for 2 hours of music and chat here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM.
Hi all, my name is Brian Hughes and I present our trad and folk show Ceol Galore here on Liffey Sound 96.4 FM. I would love if you could join me here on a Monday afternoon from 4 to 6 p.m. and also on a Sunday morning from 8 to 10 when we'll be listening to our featured CD of the week and also all that is new in the world of traditional Irish music and folk here in Ireland, Europe and indeed worldwide. I'm looking forward to your company. See you then.
Oh, hello. Is this a good moment? May I Music with Mika Howarth, the grave where all your troubles can lay to rest. Out of this world songs from all across the earth's 7 continents. A weekly hour of more than just small talk. I'll be your friend, make you laugh, cringe, and question my sanity. Tune in from 6 on Tuesdays.
Hi, this is Narendra.
Hi, I'm Sandeep.
We present Pradesh Radio Show
on Liffey Sound every Monday 7 to 9 p.m. I hope you join us then.
You're listening to Liffey Sound, www.liffeysoundfm.ie. Listen online, community radio at its best.
You are listening to Classic Hits with Derek Burke.
Thank you for coming home. Sorry that the chairs are all warm. I left them here, I could have sworn. These are my salad days, slowly being eaten away. Just another play for today. Oh, but I'm proud of you, but I'm proud of you. Nothing left to make me feel small. Luck has left me standing so tall. It's only 2 years ago, the man with the suit and the face, he knew that he was there on the case. Now he's in love with you, he's in love with you. My love is like a high prison wall, and you could leave me standing so
Yeah, there you go. Great hit, classic hit from the 80s, Gold from Spanda Ballet. Well, thanks for tuning in. It is the Classic Hit Show here in Liffey Sound 96.4 FM. Really hope you're settling in to the weekend and enjoying the show and all the classic hits we're playing for you. Don't forget, if you have any last minute requests or dedications, you can get in touch via WhatsApp 016109339. And if you're a musician and you'd like to come on to the show some week, you can get in touch with the show via the show's Facebook page, The Classic Hit Show. And I want to say hello to Michelle Gatton, who's tuned in. Thanks, Michelle. She's really enjoying the show. Now, Eddie Winston is still here.
Still, yeah.
Well, Michelle's enjoying the show, so there you go.
That's great.
Either you or me are
Michelle,
doing good.
out there.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so either myself or yourself are doing a good job. Probably you, because you're performing in fairness. So,
it's a joint effort.
There you go, teamwork.
Nice.
I was going to ask you a question there now, and I can't remember. Yeah, do you ever go to open mics or anything like that? You know, around the city in pubs or anything?
Yeah, no, I do. I try to get to open mics when I can. Like, you know what I mean? I go down to Brussels there, like, you know. There's a couple of them around, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was down in Whelan's. Like, I'm nearly sure there's one every night of the week in Dublin. Like, there's open mics for
Oh
people,
yeah,
you know?
they're everywhere. Yeah, no,
So
for
they're
sure.
great to get out there and getting up and performing and throwing out your own stuff to kind of gauge a reaction. Or
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
Am I doing something right or wrong here? What's happening? Like, you
I know.
And then, no, it's great to be able to go
I've been to a few of them, and it's great for someone like me in the industry because you meet other musicians. But sometimes I feel like the open mic is kind of pushed into the side of a pub.
Yeah.
You know, and it's the musicians playing for the musicians sort of thing, you know.
Stick them in the corner.
Yeah.
Away from
But I mean, for people like us, yourself, myself, it's a great way of connecting with other people, you know.
And that's it. Like, you know what I mean? It's great to be able to kind of connect with other musicians, see what people are doing, sit in the crowd, listen, see what people are like and what they're not. So I enjoy doing the open mics when I can.
Yeah, no, that's great. Yeah, I've been to a few of them, as I say now, and you know, the talent in the city is just ridiculous, you know.
Yeah, and that's what you're up against.
I know,
like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Sometimes you can sit and you're listening to people and you're going, oh my God, I have to go up after this fella or this girl, like, you know, because that's just so good. Like,
yeah. But the good thing about them is that they're, in the main, most of them are inclusive. You know, to musicians who walk in the door, which is great. You know, I know some of them are more serious than others, but like in the main, they're kind of open to which is good.
And they're really supportive, like, you know what I mean? If you want the encouragement is there to go up and to perform, like, if you're anyway nervous, like, that they're kind of backing you up. The other musicians are the same. They're like, no, go on, give it a go.
Give it a go.
You make a mistake, they're like, you're grand, keep going, you're fine, and you know what I mean? So it's great to be able to get up and do that and not have to worry too much about it, you know?
Yeah, no, it's great to have a supportive industry. Well, listen, do you feel like playing another song for us?
Yeah, I'm going to do a song called Take It All. It's funny enough now, I started writing this song because I'd seen a girl homeless in the street in Dublin, and I'd started writing the song then, and then around the same time my mother was terminal, and my mindset kind of shifted more into that, and it kind of became then a tribute to her because I watched her kind of, you know, battling cancer, and she was a huge inspiration to me because as I say, like, you know, watching somebody facing what she was facing, like, with such dignity. And another part of that was then I kind of put on the spotlight on me because I remember saying to her one time, now be careful of them opiates, you know, the pain relief, like, they're very addictive. Now this is me saying that, I'm full of opiates myself, like, you know, careful of them things, like. And she was like, no, I'm not going to take any of them. And she never took any kind of heavy painkillers. So I after that, I was really hard to justify, you know, I'm using an opiate to block out kind of emotional pain, like, you know what I mean? And it just became hard to justify it, like, but she was really courageous woman, like, you know, so this song kind of sprang from that then more.
Brilliant. Well, let's hear it. So it's called Take It All.
Take It All.
Take it away, Eddie.
Well, I've seen you fall so many many times. Try to take those broken wings and fly. Well, I've been through it all. Watched everything rise while I fall. But you take it all. Said you, yeah, take it all. And take me down, and you won't see me around, and that's okay, 'cause you'll see me again someday. But take it all. Said you, yeah, take it all. Oh, oh, oh. Silence greets me like a prayer. If you look, that's where I'll stand. Feel it washing over me. The memories flood till I can't breathe. It's in every part of me. How I listen, how I see. Oh, you're never far away. In my heart, that's where you stay. That's where you stay. Where you stay. Where you stay. But you take it all. Said you, yeah, take it all.
Well done. That was super.
Thank you.
I always go a bit like that because I get cut off in cars. Sometimes
Yeah.
musicians go silent and there's still a bit of the song to
Yeah,
play,
is
you
this
know.
the end of it or not?
Yeah. You're talented for sure, you know.
Thank you.
Definitely.
I appreciate that.
Have you written many other songs, or is it just the songs you're performing here tonight?
No, I have a good few other songs, like, you know what I mean, that I'd be kind of ready to record, like, you know what I mean, as well. Some new ones as well that I wrote. Yeah, I think, like, I'll be always writing, like, you know what I mean. I'll be always writing songs, like, you know. Just out of the blue, sometimes you can be sitting there and pick up the guitar, be messing around, and a chord sequence will creep in. You'd be like, actually,
Yeah, you could put words to that, yeah.
Other times, maybe I'm writing words down, like, because a certain situation has hit me, or the thought of a situation, or something, you know, I feel kind of empathetic towards somebody else's situation, but, you know, I feel it because of what I've been through, or I've heard about, or I've seen, you know, something related to what I suppose it could come from anywhere. Like,
yeah,
you know,
I often, like, you know, musicians tell me they'll be out for a run or a walk and they'll see something and it'll make them think of something and they'll write words down. Would you be like that, like walking down the street and think, oh, that, like you say, you'll see something that you've experienced and then you might write words, or
yeah,
you know?
yeah, like, sometimes I've been sitting on the bus like kind of, and I've done that kind of thing. Other times, like, you know, I'll sit down, and that's what kind of what I'm learning up in the colleges, like, you know, to try and, you know, sit down and give myself a subject maybe that I want to write about. And like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So you know what I mean? It's just one of those things. But I find that, like, you know, songs kind of come out of it. It's like kind of poetry in a way, or it's like, you know, if you're baking, like, it become therapeutic, like, you know what I mean? So a lot of the times we tend to do these things is when we're going through something, like, you know what I mean, personal or emotionally, like, you know, or some trauma is picked up from the past that hits us, like, you know, and we feel the need to bake or go running or go to the gym or go to work, like, you know. So I think it manifests in everything we do, and I think it's a human trait.
Yeah,
like,
no, I think it is. I mean, when, you know, during the lockdowns, I was in and out of work and different things and whatever, but I took up radio during lockdown. Like you say, it's great to have something there that kind of distracts your mind from any negative stuff that's going on and so on, and just keeps it. It's therapy again, isn't it? It's like that, to do
at
something.
The minute, unfortunately, all my songs seem to be fairly negative because they're about, well, I wouldn't say negative, I'd say, like, you know, that they're, you know, coming from rougher experiences, like, you know what I mean, when I started kind of start coming back to me, like, you know what I mean, I suppose. But yeah, I don't kind of see them as being weak off of that event, and, like, you know what I mean, I find strength in it more so today than I would have in the past. A lot of shame, a lot of guilt. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I'd have fed into in the past. Now I try to see certain things as a strength to me, like, you know, resilience, perseverance, all the qualities that it takes to kind of, you know, keep going, I suppose, in life now, not just addiction.
Oh yeah, no,
life,
we
like,
keep
you
going in
know.
life. Yeah. No, that's brilliant. We're vastly running out of time. I know the show always flies. It'd be great. Extra few minutes. You're going to play us out with a song, but before that, if anyone's listening tonight and they want to get in touch with you, collab with you on music or whatever, what's the best way for them to contact you?
Yeah, you can get in touch with me, like, you know, on Facebook, on Instagram, Eddie Winston Music on Instagram. Yeah, get in touch with me that way. TikTok, brilliant. Eddie Winston Music.
There you go. I didn't even know you are, so there you are. I'll have to follow you now.
Yeah, trying to beef up my numbers of subscribers, like, you know.
Brilliant, good stuff.
So they can get in touch with me anyway through them, like.
Yeah, that's good. That's brilliant. So, what song have you chosen to close out the show?
The last song I chose is called Labyrinth. Excuse me. Yeah, it's a song I wrote when I was looking back, more of a reminiscence of looking back, you know what I mean, coming through addiction, and the opening line is stuck in a fugue state of mind. It's kind of looking back and saying, like, a chunk of my life seems to be missing because I've been trapped in something, like, you know, and just kind of little bits remembered back. But the overall message of the song would be, suppose, is hope, like, you know.
Hope,
we all get lost, we take wrong turns, we hit dead ends. The trick is to keep going, like, you know what I mean.
So that's the message.
It's a hopeful song.
A hopeful song. So we send out hope to anyone stuck in the rut.
Be mindful of people out there. We don't know what other people are going through, and sometimes a bad comment can have a devastating effect on them,
absolutely.
but a nice comment can have a positive effect.
That's true. And at this time of year, it's tough on people. People can struggle really at Christmas. We'll close the show with that song, I hope. Just before you do that, I want to say a big thanks to Adriano out there on sound tonight and for all his help. I'll be back in 2 weeks' time. We have a couple of musicians coming in to play Christmas songs to get us in the mood for Christmas. That's Friday the 22nd. This show will be repeated tomorrow at 6 p.m. And if you'd like to get in touch with the show on Facebook, it's the Classic Hit Show. So that's it for tonight, folks. Eddie Winston is going to sing out with Labyrinth. Thanks for coming in, Eddie, and thanks to everyone for listening. Enjoy this. You're very welcome.
Stuck in this fugue state of mind, don't know if I'll make it out this time, and delirious dreams of what they see First I'm lost, then I'm found, and it feels like there's just no escape, and I'm stuck here in this fugue state. I'm lost in this labor.